So unfortunately, I did burn myself out on it to the point where I'm helping 9 to 5 on with his run through of it, and he's been freaking breezing through it, and he's doing a playthrough offline, and it's very interesting to hear his thoughts on different aspects of the game as he goes. He's primarily focusing his attack stat.
Yeah, technique's at like 35, I think, right now.
Yes, it is. Hello, Sammy. Dark Souls 3 hit list?
I did bump my health finally. It's at like 20, I think, now.
Water. So, Firaga,
Get your echoes.
are you at work, or are you just chilling? Who needs health when you bonk? Well, yeah, but you need carry weight
Literally.
too.
Who needs carrier weight if you're naked?
I... 9, no. I prefer my amulets, thank you very much. Okay, well...
Okay, without going too far off the edge, take a peek down the left side.
Okay.
Do you see that? Can you land on that platform? Do you have the health to land on that platform? I don't know if you do.
I don't think I do, 9.
Huh. This complicates things slightly, sir. You have to go the slow, boring route. Go to... Where's the door at?
I'm keeping an eye on it.
Nah, you got this.
Do I, though?
Probably.
Do I?
Maybe. You can't make that jump, that's for sure.
PlayStation 5.
Well played. I did not think you could make that jump with the amount of health you had.
I didn't think I
thought you
could
would go
either.
splat and die.
The source
Oh no,
of the
I think
dream.
this game has a block on it where you can't take that much damage and die.
Oh, this is home not. Homant.
Yes. This is the actual workshop that the hunters used.
Simulator has a built-in cheat that lets you float. I was gonna suggest it. And nah, I'm not playing on the emulator.
Emulators are for amateurs. The doll outfit that you just picked up sell for a lot of money if you so choose to do so.
1/3 of the
It's like
umbilical cord.
20,000 echoes. Now, if you watch the doll that's sitting in the corner there, I'll let you just watch it and you'll see it. Probably. Tell me what you see. It's very subtle what you're watching for.
No. 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 No.
What?
I'm good. I'm good.
Hold on. Go back up in there.
I'm good. No, 9.
No, there's a lantern in there, silly goose.
Was it the giggle?
No, I didn't giggle.
It's not the giggle?
There's a giggle?
You didn't hear that?
I have your stream muted. What?
Okay.
Does it giggle?
I'm taking my headset off because I don't do that. I don't deal with that shit. I'm turning it up though. Don't care for that.
Those giggles are the lantern messengers.
It
Go back over.
is?
Do you have the? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Do you have the monocular by chance?
Yeah.
Equip that and then stare at the doll. Do you see it now? I've seen it happen. Have you
Fingers?
seen it? Yes. The finger twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, if... I would not have... Well, I didn't see that because it was so far away, but...
Well, I noticed it, but I knew what I was watching for. So I did see it. You
I
can
see it now.
very faintly see it from here.
Yeah.
Once you know.
Yeah.
As far as I'm aware, nothing is confirmed, but it's speculated because obviously that doll, that's the doll Gehrman made, is the one here in the workshop.
Hmm.
Well, where you're at in the workshop. He made. There's a thing in that cabinet to your right as well.
Picked it up. Hair ornament.
Okay, you give that to the doll in the dream. But Gehrman, how much lore do you want dropped on you right now?
How much is this going to influence my view on the game?
I don't know. Yes.
Sure. Tell me.
So, Gehrman trained Lady Maria to be a hunter. And then Gehrman fell in love with Lady Maria. I believe the voice actor for the doll is the same as Lady Maria. Her overall appearance is very, very similar. Like, the doll's made after Maria.
Mm-hmm.
Because Lady Maria, checks out of life early.
Mm.
Self-inflicted. Checks out early.
Yeah. Sudoku.
Because she wasn't happy about the fact of what they did in the fishing hamlet, which is where you fight Orphan in the DLC.
Mm.
And the fact that they caused that. You are correct, they do. Okay, I thought so, but I wasn't 100% sure.
The healing church
But I was pretty sure they did.
who belong to it.
I was like 90% confidence.
Guardians of the hunt
But
in the times of the
they
hunter.
are the reason of what happened at the fishing hamlet. And Lady Maria essentially is like, nah, I'm done. Fuck you guys.
Their unique work.
And then she kind of goes off on her own life for a little bit,
Most
doing what she can, and is eventually just so overstricken with guilt
much to offer
of everything that she checks out.
Hmm.
Heed the message
And
of forebears.
that drives Gehrman insane because he was in love with her. So he makes the doll the one that you saw, the abandoned doll in the workshop.
Hmm.
He makes her and then essentially is pissed because it's not the same. And then abandons her, which is also why in the hunter's dream, she's alive. Once you get one insight, she comes to life in the dream. Because if you remember way back when you first started the game and she was just sitting there, if you inspect her, it says an abandoned doll, which is exactly what it told you in in workshop.
I actually did not inspect it in the workshop. Gotta do that. But
Welcome home. What
Well,
is
if you
it
inspect it in the abandoned workshop, it just says an abandoned doll,
Farewell,
which
good
is exactly
hunter.
what it says
May
here at the beginning of the game. Because now you have one insight, the doll's alive. And there's a lot of speculation that this doll and that doll are linked and synced because of that.
oh, very small
But
hair.
that's also why you never see Gehrman and the doll in the same areas. Even though they both are trapped here, they never actually interact with each other.
Very small, ordinary hair ornament, although it has been lost for quite some time, one can still see signs of the care with which this tasteful ornament was once kept. Its color would stand out most brilliantly against a head of grayish hair.
welcome. What is it?
It gives you the hair ornament.
What is this?
Let's try to buy his
I
cryptocurrency.
can't remember. Not a thing made. I feel a yearning, something
I hate how
I've
much that
never
got
felt
me.
before. What's happening to me? Tell me, Hunter. Could this be joy?
Tear stone.
Welcome home. What is it? Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in
If
the...
I remember right, that tear stone, when you put it on your weapon, it just gives you a slow health recharge. Which, if you're not really leveling up and using your weapon that much, it's not terrible to slot it on your weapon that you, like your pistol.
Hmm.
It's not terrible to slot it on that because you always have your weapon out. Whereas with a melee weapon, you might switch it out. So it's not
Yeah.
a terrible idea to slot it on your weapon if you don't really plan to use your weapon all that often.
Every great one loses its child and then yearns for a surrogate. The third umbilical cord precipitated the encounter with the pale moon, which beckoned the hunters and conceived the hunter's dream. Used to gain insight, and so they say, eyes on the inside. And so they say eyes on the inside, although no one remembers what that truly entails. My run through of Final Fantasy IX was interesting. I'm glad it's done because toward the end, I honestly got to the point where I was like, can I play something else, please? Like I've been chipping away at this game for a while now, and I as soon as I was done with it, I was like, yes. But I'm wanting to go back and do all of the Chocobo hot and cold stuff, which will take a moment. But I'm doing that most of that on the treasure hunting on stream, because it's like someone might want to see where all of that stuff is. But I do a lot of the Chocobo hot and cold farming while I'm like in between reading sections, whenever I'm on a phone call with someone, just chilling. Like the other night, well, other night, as in like 3 weeks ago, I was sitting in a call with Nine, and we were just talking, and I was just playing. Any Final Fantasy on the horizon for you? I mean, I'm wanting to run through all the Final Fantasies, but next, what I think I'm going to play for my story game.
P.
I have no desire to play through Liza P right now.
That's so real.
An abandoned doll. Okay. I'm not 100% sure. I kind of want to just work through all of the Final Fantasies in numerical order, even though I'm fully aware that that really doesn't change anything. Like it doesn't have a cohesive story if you're just running through the Final Fantasies. Anything else I need here, Nine?
Did you get the hunter's bone?
I think so.
It would have been up on the insight tombstone, or fountain location, roughly.
I think so.
It was right outside the door by the doll.
I believe so. I'm gonna go verify. Doll, outside door. Tombstone, yes.
Okay. And you got the
chest.
You got the chest with the fucking, what is it? Doll's clothes.
Yeah.
And you got the hair ornament.
Yes.
And you got the umbilical cord.
Yes.
That, as far as I can remember and I'm aware of, is everything. Hair ornament, bone, doll clothes, umbilical cord. Hair, bone, cord, clothes. Yeah. And you lit the lantern just in case. Worst case scenario, you have to come back.
Ooh. Not friendly.
Not friendly.
Beast. But yeah, as is, I think I'm gonna play through Final Fantasy Tactics next, and then work through... I don't know. Depends on who's doing what. Yes, the new tactics.
A celebration. A great night of celebration.
I had a freaking nerd out with my friend BCN74 And we talked about it for a long time because this is his first playthrough. And I'm like, okay, tell me where you are so that I don't wind up spoiling anything for you. And he told me where, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna tell you something because this is kind of spoilery, but not like spoilers, like story spoilers. It's more so you get a good item if you... Yeah, I bought it already. But I said, I want you to hold on to all of the characters that you first obtain whenever you start a new game. Because later on, you can actually get a pretty good add-on. And then I was talking with my manager, Tenebris. He's in here every once in a while, and I was talking with him as we were walking out of work. And I said, yeah, there are a couple of things that you can, like classes that you can put together that are incredibly overpowered, and like you really don't think about it unless you know what you're fuck is that? Copy and a second copy to give someone for the channel. Gonna tell you to save your money. Oh, I was gonna tell you to save your money because honestly, I wouldn't. Really? Why wouldn't you spend money on it? I know that my manager said that some of the voice acting made him irked. He's kind of like me with pronunciations of words. Like there's some words there are a way to say them, and some words, you know, they're up for interpretation.
Tomato and tomato, or potato and potato.
You get the fuck out of here with that shit. Nah.
Or aluminum and aluminium.
Yes. But like there's route and route, and that's just, that depends on location. But he said essentially just tactics with War of the Lions translation taken out and just added voice acting. There's no new content, and they even took content away. Yeah, I saw that they took Balthier away, which... At least I think they took Balthier away. Which I get, but at the same time... I don't know. I might just be... riding nostalgia.
The other umbilical cord, if you happen to play when I'm like asleep and I can't be here, the third umbilical cord that you need is completely unmissable. So you don't have to worry about that. Like you don't have to look up a guide and accidentally spoil the game for yourself. Or
Yeah. Oh, that's amygdala. Play while you're asleep. I would never do such a thing. I would honestly probably just swap over to that stupid little rhythm game that I've been playing. It's catchy. And I hate that it's catchy. And I've been talking with Jason about strategy for it as well, and it's funny because he... Yeah. It's one of those things where he's like, oh yeah, we've spoken strategy the entire shift, and I completely forgot we were at work for a minute. And I was like, you know what would be really good? He was like, what? If you were to get on the freaking forklift and we were to start moving, because I've been standing here for a minute. And we've been meaning to do this, this, and this. And he's like, oh, right. Whoops. Give amygdala a hug. So what do I have? What content do I do now? 9? What can I do?
So go to, if you want to do story game, like progress the story, go to, oh, piss, which one is it? Okay. Oh, fuck. Hypolian Ghoul or some shit like that is what it's called. If you want to continue, I just drew a natural 4 of a kind. All right. If you want to continue side quest stuff, go to Witch's Abode.
Yeah, I fought shadows. It was an interesting encounter. By the way, 9, it is 2 a.m. for me and 3 a.m. for you.
Yeah, who needs sleep?
I need sleep.
Well, you might.
I was trying to figure out why I wasn't feeling 100%, and I was starting to crash, like, not crash, but like tank a little bit. Like, I'm here, but let me tell you, laying down and going unconscious for a minute sounds nice. Where is Dubro? Or do I find that out later?
Who? Garmin?
Mhm.
He randomly fucks off sometimes.
Okay.
Go out the door at the top, like where the doll was at, the abandoned doll was in the other workshop. Go out that door and swing a hard right. There's a path up that way that
Oh,
I
shit.
actually only recently found. And he sometimes hangs out here. He'll be up here by the stump. Or there'll be another path. There's another path down lower, and he sometimes hangs out around over there. And sometimes he hangs out at the tree that you can't get to. But he'll sometimes hang out over here as well.
That's cool. I did not see this. But yeah, I thank you for helping me, 9, and nudging me in the right direction. Thank you for offering, at least, and downloading the game to help me out with ROM, because I'm not gonna lie, I was close to just being like, screw it, I'll back later. But yeah, I gotta get going to bed because I have to be up and start doing stuff.